Hi everyone! I just wanted to give you a short tutorial about our GoReact site. This is where you will be uploading everything regarding observations for our 435p practicum. And so instead of me going out and observing you and us doing pre and post conferences, either in person or over Zoom or something, we're actually going to do everything in this site. So you'll see when you log in, you'll see our course name here. Then you'll see all the assignments on the left. And so this first one is just a test for you. You don't have to do it. It's a test option, so if you want to practice uploading a video, this is where you should do it. You could also practice what it's like to submit it to me and give comments and things like that. So I won't be viewing the videos in the test video unless you alert me to. This is really just your kind of area to test things out. The rest of these are your actual assignments. So you have 2 observations for this practicum. So you'll see like observation 1 has 3 parts and observation 2 has 3 parts as well. So if I click on observation 1 pre-conference, and this is what you're going to do before you implement the lesson. That is a non-negotiable. You must do this before you implement the lesson. So I could click on it, I could click the instructions, and I could download the instructions from me. These are also on our Blackboard site, so you can get them in multiple places. So I would look at pre-conference video because that's the submission I just clicked on. I would read the directions. So essentially you're going to create a video as your pre-conference and answer these 10 questions in your video. And then you will email me to come in to the site. And I'll provide feedback on the actual video. So you need to alert me at least 72 hours before you teach the lesson. That way you can get my feedback. That you also, during your pre-conference, need to upload your lesson plan. And that you will be writing 2 lesson plans once EDX 435 starts on the 19th. So those lesson plans will be submitted into Blackboard on that Blackboard site when that opens for y'all. If you happen to teach your plan before the 19th, then you can just email me your lesson plan and that's totally fine. Typically in semesters I don't like for y'all to teach before EDX 435 starts, but we have to be very flexible this semester obviously because of COVID and you just never know. So I totally get if you want to go ahead and start doing this. So for the pre-conference, again, I would read the pre-conference directions. You're going to make a video answering these 10 questions. You're going to submit the video in the portal of GoReact under pre-conference, and then you're going to email me at least 72 hours before you teach, because then what I'll do is I'll go in and find your video here, and I'll provide comments on the actual video. So once I provide comments, I can actually provide timestamped comments, meaning I could stop your video at like 3 minutes and 33 seconds and write a comment about what you just said. So when you go back in and watch your pre-conference video, you'll see all of my comments rather, and it's timestamped with whatever you said in your video. Then the second part of observation 1 is your lesson video. So this is where you're actually going to upload your actual lesson. And you need to click the instructions again because it gives you more specific instructions. So implementation, upload the video of your lesson using the timestamp option in GoReact, so that comment feature. Provide any comments that may help me provide feedback to your lesson. So if, they had 2 of the students out of the 5 in your group had physical therapy in the middle of your lesson and things got a little chaotic, well, just note that in the comments and that'll help me. And then part 3 of your first observation is your post-conference. So if I go back to the instructions, I have to create another video for a post-conference and I'm answering these questions too. So I can go to the next page. So there's 10 more questions that you're going to answer. For the post-conference, you're going to just make a video of yourself doing that. You're going to upload it here, and then I'll provide comments too. So you'll just email me again whenever you've done it, especially if you do it before 4:35 starts. And then you're going to do it all over again for observation 2. So this is really our portal now. It probably will be for the rest of the year, I'm guessing. But with all of COVID, this is how we're going to communicate now, and how we're going to do our pre-conferences, where you're going to submit your lesson, and how we're going to do our post-conference.